Current Affairs, 6 July 2020. Income Tax Department amends TDS form, makes it more comprehensive. The Income Tax Department has amended the TDS form, making it more comprehensive and mandating deductors to state reasons for non-deduction of tax. As per the amended form, banks will also have to report tax deducted at source (TDS) for cash withdrawals above 1 crore rupees. Through a notification, the Central Board of Direct Taxes (CBDT) has amended income tax rules to include TDS on e-commerce operators, dividend distributed by mutual funds and business trusts, cash withdrawals, professional fees and interest. Number of e-way bills rises 69.8%, value generated up 38% in June. After a 3/4 reduction in the value of e-way bills generation in the month of April, a pickup was seen in June, indicating resumption of movement of goods closer to pre-lockdown levels. The value of electronic way, or e-way, bills, which are required for interstate transportation of goods under GST for goods worth 50,000 rupees or more, rose nearly 38% month-on-month, MOM, to 12.4 lakh rupees crore in June, while the number of e-way bills rose by 69.8% from last month to 4.27 crore, data released by Goods and Services Tax Network, GSTN. Amazon, Google face tough rules in India's e-commerce draft. India's latest e-commerce policy draft includes steps that could help local startups and impose government oversight on how companies handle data. The government has been working on the policy for at least 2 years amid calls to reduce the dominance of global tech giants like Amazon.com Inc., Alphabet Inc.'s Google. Under rules laid out in a 15-page draft seen by Bloomberg, the government would appoint an e-commerce regulator to ensure the industry is competitive with broad access to information resources. The policy draft was prepared by the Ministry of Commerce's Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. NTPC appoints EY as advisor for buying BSES Delhi Discom businesses. State-run NTPC Limited has appointed consulting firm EY as an advisor for acquiring Reliance Infrastructure Limited's Delhi electricity distribution businesses, said two people aware of the development. NTPC, which accounts for nearly a fifth of India, installed power generation capacity of 370 gigawatt GW, had in May evinced interest to buy Reliance Infrastructure Limited's 51% stake each in BSES Rajdhani Power Limited (BRPL) and BSES Yamuna Power Limited (BYPL), that supplies electricity to around 4.4 million customers in the national capital. RIL's market valuation crosses 11.5 lakh rupees crore mark. Reliance Industries Limited's market valuation crossed 11.5 lakh rupees crore mark on the account of rise in its share price. The heavyweight stock jumped 2.55% to a record high of 1,833 rupees and 10 paise on the BSE. On the NSE, it gained 2.55% to an all-time high of 1,833 rupees and 50 paise. Its market valuation rose by 26,150.05 crore rupees to 11,59,318.60 crore rupees during the morning trade. Britain puts $10.49 million United States dollars into study on long-term effects of COVID-19. Britain is putting £8.4 million, $10.49 million, into a new study to examine the long-term effects of COVID-19 on patients, the Health Ministry said. The novel coronavirus which causes COVID-19 has been observed to cause many health impacts for some patients beyond immediate respiratory issues, but with other infected people asymptomatic, the workings of the virus are not fully understood. Revenue down by 58%, Railways enforcing cost-cutting measures. With its revenue down by about 58% due to the lockdown, the Railways is enforcing a slew of cost-cutting measures. The Railway Board has sent a detailed letter to various departments, urging them to review orders, contracts, review manpower requirements and bring down fuel and energy consumptions to curtail expenditure. The most recent measure, following the board's cost-cutting guidelines, comes with the cancellation of replacement of dustbins in 30,000 Linke-Hoffmann-Busch (LHB) coaches to save up about 60 crore rupees. Instead of replacing dustbins of 30,000 coaches, only about 5,000 coaches will be taken up internally by the modern coach factory at the cost of about 1.78 lakh.